Namaste, Namaskaram, welcome to Happy Omyoga. Let us get to the practice of Pranayama and meditation. This is a regular practice that happens daily at 5:30 p.m. and we have something for 100 days where you can try to discover the inner self by consistently practicing Pranayama and meditation regularly. Alright, let us get to the practice. The first thing that is most important is, especially for the beginners, I want you to sit comfortably either down on the floor on a mat with taking the wall support if you wish to, or you can also have a pillow or something under your back so that you can lift yourself, elevate your spine slightly upwards and keep it straight. All right, keeping your spine straight is absolutely necessary for us to communicate with the universe. We will learn a lot about that as well. So the first thing is sitting comfortably, or if you're not able to sit down, you can definitely go ahead, sit on a chair or a sofa. All right, so that way you can sit comfortably and start focusing on the breathing practices. All right, so let us start with the practice today. Sit in any comfortable seated posture. It can be Sukhasana, just like how I'm sitting right now. Or if you wish to sit down in Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana, you can take one leg over your thighs, place it there, and then sit comfortably. Keeping the spine straight, eyes closed. And another important thing for most of the beginners is, since this is a 60 minutes class, initially it will be very difficult for most of us to sit down and practice or sit continuously for 1 hour. All right. But as you keep practicing for, like, let's say 10 days, 15, 20 days, and then you will see a lot of improvement. You will be able to sit for a longer duration of time and then help yourself practice much better. Okay, only the consistency and the commitment to practice will help you a lot. Just don't give up easily because you're not able to sit. If you're not able to sit down, go ahead, sit on a chair and then practice. That is absolutely fine, but try to sit down as much as possible. Right, so with a nice, beautiful smile, keeping your eyes closed, observing your breath, observing your spine. See how your body feels, how your mind feels. Inhale, take a deeper breath, expanding your stomach, expanding your chest to your full capacity. As you exhale, start pulling your abdomen inwards. Keep your eyes closed and just observe. Take your palms up to the heart center into Namaskara Mudra, and let us say a small prayer. Om Pranasjedham vashe sarvam tridive yat prathishtitam mateva putran rakshasva Shrishcha prajñascha videhi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly start rubbing your palms. The first thing we're going to do now is just rub your palms for at least 1 or 2 minutes. With a nice, bright and beautiful smile on your face, I want you to keep rubbing your palms. We have a lot of nadis, that is energy centers, which are located in the palms. And when we start rubbing our palms continuously like this, all these energy centers, the nadis, starts getting activated. And most of these nadis or the energy centers is connected to the various organ systems and the organs in our body. So just by rubbing your palms, we regulate the blood flow and most importantly, the universal energy flow into these organ systems and the organs as well. So keep rubbing your palms and observe the smallest changes that is happening inside just by rubbing the palms. And every day, in the morning, as soon as you get up, when you start rubbing your palms, you can see a lot of difference and a lot of energy being created. And it also helps in the healing process. Our body gets into wear and tear and keeps getting older every day. Most of the yogic practitioners, the serious, deep yogic practitioners, when you see them, they look very young. That is because they slow down the process of aging. And also they create a lot of energy and save it. Unlike in our daily lifestyle, we lose a lot of energy and we grow old very soon. So that's why it's very important for us to slow down this aging process and help ourselves to heal every single day. And slowly place your palms over your eyes. Spread them to your face, slowly and gently. Spread them to your top of the head, to your ears, to your neck, shoulders, chest, abdomen. Spread to your back, lower back, thighs, knees and the calves. Spread to your arms and rub them slowly back to your eyes. Slowly blink open. Namaste once again. So let us get to the next practice, which is called Nadhanusandhana. Okay, Nadhanusandhana means where we use Akara, Ukara and Makara. Okay, where we just chant Akara for 5 times, U for 5 times and Makara for 5 times by keeping your eyes closed, and you will see the kind of effect that it creates in your body. Alright, all these 3 karas activates the main chakras, which are the 7 chakras in the spine, and also helps in the health of the spine as well. Most of our health related problems, whatever the kind of problems we are facing, most of this is connected to the spine. So when we regulate the energy flow into the spine, most of our health problems gets solved. And also we cleanse any kind of toxins that is rested or gets stagnated in the body as well. So let us start with the practice. Just observe. If you wish to change your sitting positions, please go ahead, sit comfortably. Whenever you wish to change, you can definitely change. Now we'll say Ukara, inhale. Just observe. Taking deeper and slower breaths. Let's say inhale. Keep observing the effect of Nadhanusandhana. That's the Akara, Ukara and Makara. See how your spine feels, how your body and the breath feels. With a beautiful smile on your face. Slowly open your eyes. And one more important thing I want you to tell is, most of us think that if when it is pranayama, it comes only to Nadi Shuddhi, where you just do the alternate nostril breathing or some kind of breathing practices. But before we attempt any kind of breathing practices, there are certain preparatory practices which needs to be done, which are called, some of them are called the kriyas, just like what we did right now, Nadhanusandhana as well. So we have to get our body prepared to do any kind of breathing practices. But if you try to attempt to do breathing practices without any preparation, there can be some kind of effects which may not feel good as well. So it is very, very important that you learn thoroughly before you attempt any kind of practices. Just do not Google or just listen to anybody who's practiced it, but you need to sit along with a good teacher who can help you out to understand the practice before you attempt it. All right. So if you wish to change your sitting positions, please do change it. And commitment to practice is very, very important. So try to take up the commitment of 100 days of pranayama and meditation practice. That is why we are here today. So try to take up the commitment, and after 100 days, trust me, you will feel much, much, much let's say achieved or something like that, maybe. Okay, you'll feel, definitely not feel bad about the whatever the practice that you would have done, but after 100 days you will see a tremendous positive energy built up inside you. All right, and as you keep practicing, it just keeps building up and up. All you have to do is just believe in the practice. Okay, the next practice we will do is called Kapalabhati. If you're a beginner, please do only 25, or if you think you can do a max of 50. After you finish, try to sit and observe. But if you're been regularly practicing with me, then you can go up to do 100. All right, Kapalabhati is nothing but you have to pump your stomach and exhale through the nostrils just like this. All right, so concentrate only on the exhalation part. The inhalation will happen automatically. You just have to concentrate and focus on the exhalation, and exhalation and inhalation should happen only on the nostrils. Do not open your mouth. And one more important thing is, if you have got operated in the past 6 to like let's say 1 or 2 years, or if you have any kind of cardiac issues, okay, if you have cardiac issues, do not practice Kapalabhati and Bastrika. All right, so if you have cardiac issues, or if you've got operated for whatever reason it may be, do not practice Kapalabhati. All right, so you can, for that you can just, what you can do is just sit, inhale, expand your stomach, exhale, squeeze in, and just keep observing your inhalation and exhalation until we finish Kapalabhati and Bastrika. So let's get started with Kapalabhati now. Just observe. See how your body feels and how your spine feels. A kind of chilling effect inside you. That means you've been cleansing the toxins that has settled inside us, or we are removing the kind of wear and tear. When you do it every single day, you will feel much fresh and positive in life. All that we lack today in the world is positive energy. most of it is just being wasted. So it is very important for ourselves to make sure we build a lot of positive energy and try to use it in the right sense. And when you keep practicing regularly every day, just by believing in the practice, you can see a lot of changes, and you will also find ways to use these energies in the right path. Keep smiling. Let us do one more round of Kapalabhati. Once again, please, if you're a beginner, do only 25 or a maximum of 50. But if you can go up to 100, then only you can go, but only if you're a regular practitioner. If you've just started in the past week, please wait for at least 10 or 15 days of practice before you attempt 100. All right? So let's go for it. Inhale. Slowly open your eyes and just see how you're feeling right now. All that cleansing that we are doing makes you feel much more fresh from the inside. All right. So if you wish to change your sitting position, definitely go ahead. Please do change it. Right now I'm gonna sit in Siddhasana, which is a wonderful meditative posture where you keep your one heel, right heel, to the pelvic region, and then place your left heel above the right heel and push your toes inside your right leg, and then bring the left toes in between your left leg and the left thigh. So that's how you sit, keeping your spine straight. If you're not able to sit in this posture, you can definitely sit in any of the other comfortable postures that you can. The next practice we will do is called Bastrika, which is very similar to Kapalabhati itself. Alright, but here we also concentrate a little bit on the inhalation as well. So you have to inhale, raise your hands up. As you exhale, so that's how you do it. You inhale and exhale only through the nostrils. Do not open your mouth. It happens only through the nostrils. So sometimes we do it faster, sometimes we do it slow. So right now we will go at a very medium pace, and you can stop if you're a beginner, just 20 of it, 20 counts, and then stop and observe. Otherwise, let us try and go up to 40 or maximum of 50 if we can. All right, so let's try. Inhale. Slowly release your hands. Sit straight and observe the effect. If you're finding difficulty in sitting down for longer, don't give up so easily. Try doing all kinds of circus if you want to, just to sit. It's okay. Slowly, you will get used to sitting down like this. Trust me, the more calmer and the more peaceful you become, the more you can sit down and observe yourself, the more faster and quicker you will work on things that you need for your life. All right? So just by running the rat race, nothing is going to happen. We have to sit down, calm, and be focused within ourselves. When we establish ourselves into the focus within ourselves, we will see a lot of things happening the right way it has to, and more positively for us. All you have to do is just believe in the practice. All right? Just take a normal deep breath and observe yourself with a smile. And it all depends on the consistency of how you plant a smile every moment. The more smiles you keep planting inside you, the more positive energy keeps getting vibrated around you. So whatever we did till now is a preparation practice just to do Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. This is the actual pranayama that we are right now getting into. All that what we did right now was a Kriya practice. Okay, so right now let us get into the pranayama practice, where we use Nasika Mudra. Okay, Nasika Mudra is just like this. We use the first two fingers are just bent. The last two fingers are helping to close the left nostril, and the thumb is used to close the right nostril. So what we do is we inhale through left nostril, exhale through right. Inhale through right, exhale through left. So whichever side you inhale, we exhale on the opposite side by blocking one of the nostrils, either the right or the left. And whichever side you inhale again, you exhale on the other side. So let's do a trial. Inhale first. Block your right, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through left nostril. Block your left, exhale through right nostril. Now inhale through right, block right, exhale left. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right, exhale left. So that's the concept, that's the process. Okay, if you're a beginner, just do 10 breaths and stop and observe. Otherwise, if you've been practicing regularly, let us try up to 20 or 25 breaths. If you have stopped already, then try to observe. All right, just sit, and observation is very, very important. One thing is very, very short. Okay, the moment we start closing our eyes when we sit down and try to observe, lot of disturbances will happen, either by the sounds from outside or from the thoughts from inside. Okay, this is definite. You can never ignore the sounds from outside and also the thoughts from inside. But by continuous practice, we will be able to learn that how we can handle them much better and focus on what we have to. So right now we are sitting here to focus on the breath. So day by day, as you keep practicing, you will be able to focus much, much better. All right? Trust me, as you only practice, practice is very important. Without practice, nothing is possible. Okay? Now IPL is happening. Dhoni hits a sixer. Okay, how does he hit? Because he practices it 1,000 times, 10,000 times. We have all heard the stories of Sachin Tendulkar as well. So he can perfect his shot because day and night he practices. The same way we have to practice. If we have to focus, we have to practice. All right. And also positive energy just doesn't come by itself. We have to practice. So whatever we are doing right now, that comes through practice. All right, so let us get started. Inhale first, block the right, exhale through left, and continue. If you're finished 10 breaths, stop and observe, otherwise continue for the next 10 more. Slowly exhale on the left side of the nostril and then stop the practice. With a nice and beautiful smile, observe the effect of pranayama. However you may feel, good, bad, doesn't matter. It is only an experience that you're going through. So if you're feeling good, then enjoy it. If you're feeling bad, then try to enjoy it. So it's okay, whatever you're feeling, it is only an experience. And every other time, we are tend to feel different from the practice. It's not going to be the same every day, every time. It will be different. Just keep observing, and whatever you feel after the practice, the kind of effect that we have created after the practice is something, you can say, where we can experience the meditative mode. So meditation is something that happens with the practice. And also there are a lot of other different techniques of meditation as well. But right now what you're experiencing is meditation itself. Just the observation and the awareness that we are building through the practice of kriyas and pranayama. Just observe the inhalation and exhalation and slow down your breathing. And the next practice we will do is dog breathing, where you have to just open your tongue out like this. Okay, pull your tongue out completely as if someone is holding your tongue and just pulling it outside. And then try to pump your stomach and exhale out just like this. Okay, if you're a beginner, try to stop at 25 or a maximum of 50. But if you are practicing regularly with me, then you can go up to 100. Please sit down more comfortably, however possible. So there's nothing wrong in doing whatever kind of circus that we want to do, because most of the times we may not be able to sit down. Even when I started, it was very, very difficult for me to just sit for 5 to 10 minutes or do one Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama itself was very difficult. But today, that's the consistency, okay? It is all because of the consistency. Now I can sit for long hours as well, okay? So just keep your spine straight with all that smile on your face. Holding any mudra of your choice, either chin mudra like this, or take the point finger to the inner side of the thumb. Open your tongue out. Just keep observing, taking deeper, slower breaths. We will do one more round. Open your tongue out. Just keep observing whatever you feel right now is the meditative effect, or I can say it is the kind of an effect that gets you into meditation. And when you fall in love with that effect, that is the ultimate devotion, or I can say kind of a spiritual effect, or a heavenly feel is what you can even call. Just need to fall in love with that. You need to fall in love so much that you cannot live without feeling this kind of effect. Just keep observing and sit down as much as possible in silence. If you are listening to any kinds of sounds and disturbances, it's all right. That will always be there. You cannot ignore it. But try to let go of it. Say it's all right. And just try to focus and observe what you need to focus on. Just on your breath. And there will be a lot of thoughts which may flow in. Say it's all right and let go of them as well. And only observe your breath and the flow of energy into your spine. Every time you inhale, imagine you're taking a lot of positive energy inside you. And as you finish inhaling, imagine that the energy that you have taken in has destroyed or vanished all kinds of negativity, stagnation, laziness, whatever has been inside your body, the toxins. And when you exhale, imagine that you're spreading a lot of positive vibrations around you and creating a veil or a protective gear kinds or protective aura around you is what you can say. A positive aura that protects you from all kinds of negativity. So inhale and exhale slowly and smoothly by building huge blocks of energy within you and around you with a beautiful smile. Try to just observe the silence and stay there. And before I finish the class, let me give you a small example. Every day we cook. After we cook, the vessels, there are a lot of vessels that get into the sink. Okay, now one vessel is in the sink, all right, and it doesn't smell. 2 vessels, 3 vessels, 10, 20, 30 vessels in the sink, and more number of collective vessels in the sink is there. And it has got stagnated, let's say for 3 hours, 4 hours, or 1 day, 2 days. After a few hours or 1 or 2 days, there is a smell, a very bad odor or smell that starts spreading around. Okay? Why? Because we have not cleansed these vessels, and these vessels have got stagnated, have got a lot of dirt in it, which is spreading a lot of dirty and bad smell. Okay? Now, I put one vessel. If I immediately wash and keep it, it's clean. I put 10 vessels, immediately I wash, clean it and keep it aside. Then the sink is clean, there is no smell. 100 vessels, I clean it. Okay? So the same way, every single moment, there is a vessel. I mean, when I say it's a vessel, a kind of a toxin, okay, that gets inside our body, that gets settled in the body. Okay? Every second. Okay? I mean, every second, either by thought, either by action, or either in various other ways, by pollution, whatever it can be. All right? So it gets settled in the body. All right? And there are trillions and trillions of cells that die every moment, every day, every hour. All right? So what we have to do is continuously keep cleansing them. As you keep cleansing and plant a smile, okay, so there are trillions of cells in the body. Let's equal one smile to one cell in the body. Okay, that means how many smiles we have to plant. So if there are trillions of cells, I have to plant trillions of smiles to equal them. All right, and every moment there is a cell dying, every moment there is a cell being born. All right, so just like how we have to keep the order, bad odor from the sink, all right, from the vessels in the sink. You have to cleanse them every moment, every day. So the same way, we have to cleanse each and every cell every day. So just by practicing whatever we did until now, we start cleansing all the cells in the body. All right, these cells get refreshed and rejuvenated, and their lifespan increases. When a cell's lifespan starts increasing, then we start growing old slowly. That means you see most of the yogis, even at the age of 60 and 70, they look like 40. At the age of 40, they look like 25. All right, so that's how it is. So we slow down the process of aging by cleansing them, all right, and by not spreading any kind of bad odor or smell. So let's say when 100 vessels are there, the same way, if there are 100 kinds of toxins that are settled in my body, definitely my body will produce a kind of a bad smell or a odor in the means of like diseases. So how do diseases happen in our body is because of this sink, this 100 vessels which are settled in my body, all right, these 100 types of toxins that are settled in my body. So right now what we are doing is we are getting into the process of cleansing or cleaning this. When you start cleaning it continuously, consistently every day, through the process, after 10 days, 15 or 20 days, you will see that you will start healing much quicker and better. All right, that way you will start feeling young and fresh as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Keep up the consistency and the commitment to practice for 100 days. Definitely we will fail, we will lose the consistency most of the times, but it's okay. You just have to fall in love with the practice and also have the desire to practice. Until then, it is very impossible for us to commit for 100 days. All right, but don't give up the commitment. Try to push yourself as much as you can and keep practicing every single day. All right, so thank you so much. If you enjoyed the practice, please do share it and subscribe to the channel as well. All right, if you want daily live updates of the classes, join the WhatsApp group. Contact me through the website below this video. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Namaste, namaskar. Keep planting smiles.